Hi gang, this is nanicrypto coming to you today with another video about the cryptocurrency market for all those newbies, for all those new starters into the market who want to learn more about what are the coins to buy and sell, what the market has to offer, and just using a few of the tools that we use on a day-to-day basis to analyze the market and figure out what we're going to do. The reason I decided to do this video is I've had a few people asking me what is the best coin to buy. Now, if you are a trader, you will need to keep an eye on things like coin market cap, trading view, and obviously the market to see which coins are on a dip, because we always buy on a dip and we sell at the spike. However, these 6 players that I'm going to talk about today are the coins that I believe are most significant and most, I guess, they're the ones that have the biggest effect on the market. Now, these are my top coins in the market. They can vary from person to person, but as you will find out, these coins have quite a big influence on what the market does. So learning to find out what these coins are doing and deciding whether they are coins you wish to hold or not will help to increase your portfolio and make your portfolio quite valuable. Now, the coins that we're going to talk about today are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, Dash, and Neo. Okay, so let's jump onto our coinmarketcap.com website. Now, if I do a quick refresh, you will find that my top 6 coins are actually top as far as market cap value or market value for their coin. We've got Bitcoin, which we all know about. We've got Ethereum, which is number 2. Ripple, which is number 3. We've got Litecoin at number 5. Dash at number 6. And we have Neo at number 9. I'm going to try and give you a quick recap about each coin. I'm going to try and not make these video too long. So I will try and, now Bitcoin, we did a video about Bitcoin yesterday, about what Bitcoin was doing. Now basically Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency that was created back in 2009 and didn't start to have a value till 2011. And you will see that with Bitcoin, so currently Bitcoin is almost, as we mentioned yesterday, at almost 100 billion market cap. It's currently 4.06% down, and it's currently worth $5,868 USD. So the important thing to note is whatever this coin does is what the market will do. Now, if we quickly jump onto our charts, we'll see that Bitcoin, since the beginning of the month, which is around here, has been on a significant uptrend. Went a bit down when it hit an all-time high of 5,800, went down a little bit, started to creep up, and hit 6,200 almost a few days ago, and it's currently on a downtrend. Definitely a coin to keep out for if you're in the cryptocurrency market. I would say this is a must-buy. Anyone who's asked me, even people who are not into cryptocurrency, I say buy Bitcoins. Like right now, it's obviously very difficult for some people buying a coin that is currently worth $5,700 and actually $5,796 is difficult. But I say to people, start somewhere. You know, buy a coin, buy 0.1. The good thing about Bitcoin is you can buy it in really small amounts. So you can buy 0.01 Bitcoin or 0.001 Bitcoin. You can buy as little as you want. You can buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. And I say to people, buy it and hold it. Even if you're not into trading, even if you're not interested in the ups and downs and what the market's doing, buy Bitcoin. At the rate it's going, they think it's going to hit 10,000 by 2018. So Bitcoin, definitely must have, and is definitely the biggest influence when it comes to the market. And when it goes up, most other coins will go down just because normally we believe that the money goes out of the altcoins and into Bitcoin. And then obviously if Bitcoin crashes, everything crashes. So definitely one to hold and keep. And as we know, it's going to be around for a very long time. And these days you can buy things with Bitcoin. You can have your Bitcoin stored in wallets, which we'll do a video about further down the track. So definitely must have. Now, the other coin that we were going to talk about today is Ethereum. So if I quickly just jump over to CoinMarketCap and we have a look at Ethereum, you'll see that Ethereum is currently worth 295 US. Now, Ethereum's actually had a bit of a plunge. It actually went all the way up to 370, and that was about, June 18. So it has spiked. Now, I still believe in Ethereum. Some people believe that this coin is on a downtrend and is now currently being, I guess, not valued as much. But if you look at, yes, so this is the price against the Bitcoin, so it has gone down quite significantly. However, the price against USD and the market cap has steadily started to grow. So if we look at social, as far as Ethereum, we can see releases happening. I know there was a fork recently, so that's on the 14th of October. What else do we have? Security fixes. We're pleased to announce its status as the exclusive universal sponsor of DEFCON 3. So it's a whole bunch of news with Ethereum. So Ethereum was, if I go back, let's see, if we go back to the chart, we can see that Ethereum's been around, this one might not show me. Let's jump into TradingView and we'll check it against. Today we'll be checking the coins against the dollar, and then if we need to, we can check them against BTC. Ethereum against dollar. Here we go. Now if I scroll all the way, well, it's obviously been around for a very long time. Let's try and change it to a 1 day. Here we go. So Ethereum came into the market back in 2015. So as you can see, for most of 2015 and 2016, it was actually quite dormant, not really doing a lot, not really going anywhere. And it wasn't till the beginning of 2016 that it started to have a value of $2. But as you can see, over the last, let's just get rid of the candles, it has still continued to go up. It's had a few spikes, up at 350 here in June and up here at 367. If I tell them the candle's probably going to be higher than that. Yep. So it actually hit 446 briefly, 443 back in June, and went up to 396 back in August. So it's definitely a coin that's for most. So right at the beginning, Bitcoin and Ethereum were basically the two main coins. I hold Ethereum. I think it will continue to go up. It is currently having a bit of a correction, but I believe it's going to go back up again. So I'm looking forward to seeing BTC gaining its place back in the market and becoming one of the main players again. So that's Ethereum. We then have Litecoin. I'm just going to jump back into the main page of CoinMarketCap, and we're going to have a look at Litecoin. So Litecoin's currently worth $56. So this is another coin where the coin against the value of Bitcoin has dropped significantly. It dropped in about May this year. But as you can see, the price of the coin against the USD is still significantly growing. The market cap is growing. So hopefully we'll start to see this coin recover soon. If I jump onto Twitter and we type in hashtag Litecoin. There is a group. Here we go. And here we've got a whole bunch of news regarding Litecoin and what Litecoin is doing. So here we go. Happy 6th anniversary Litecoin. So it's been around for quite a while. Over 160,000 of Litecoin has been purchased with Loaf Wallet over the last month. So Loaf Wallet, I'm assuming, is just a wallet where they hold Litecoin, and there's a whole bunch of people buying it. Again, another coin that I do hold, and even though it's currently going back, I believe this is also one of those coins that affects the market significantly. Some people think that it's lost its value. We will jump quickly onto the market to see where it's at the moment. Actually, this one we might compare it against BTC, see what it's doing. Yeah, so this one's going down. There is a bit of a pattern here, what they call the head and shoulders pattern. So you kind of have one shoulder here, the other shoulder here, and then the head here. Look, I still believe in this coin, and I believe this coin will recover, as many of the other coins will recover in the market. Right now, with the rise of the Bitcoin, there are quite a few coins suffering, and I believe this one's one of them. So if I just do that, yeah, I think this one's going to recover. So one of the things you really need to look at as well when you're trying to decide which coins to hold and sell is just see the graph as a whole. So going back to January, it obviously peaked back in March, a huge rise, had a dip, rise, and I think I'm hoping it's not going to go down here. I'm hoping it's just going to complete going, maybe just finish the cycle. It's currently at 973, which is where that green line is, but I think it will go back up again. So that's Litecoin. The other coin that we have is XRP. Now, XRP is a tricky one. So XRP, I've heard a lot about Ripple saying that it's a coin basically owned by the banks and they pump and dump. So pump and dump is a term used in the cryptocurrency world. Basically what people do is they pump the coin up to a certain extent where a whole bunch of people will buy the coin because they believe the value is going to keep increasing and increasing and increasing. And then they sell it, or once all these big institutions sell it, then obviously it dives and a whole bunch of people lose money. So Ripple is one of those coins that people believe is currently led by banks and they hold a big portion of the market. So Ripple is currently down here. Again, against the Bitcoin, it's quite low, but I believe the USD price, even though it's currently going down, I still believe it will go back up again. If we quickly jump onto the XRP chart. Just go rid of these so we can see exactly what's happening. So normally when you say a coin's broken, like I said, the market's obviously on a downtrend and a lot of the coins are in red at the moment. But once you can see, so if you look at the last time this coin went down back in August, it's still lingering around there. So for this coin to recover, it will need to start going on an uptrend soon. So with Ripple, there was a event recently, I think it's the 16th and 18th of October. However, it didn't really have the effects that we were hoping. We were hoping that once that event happened, that they would go through the roof. Now, I do recall, if we quickly jump onto my Twitter page, there was news about, where are we? Let's see, tweets. I know I tweeted something about an event, a partnership that was happening with, I believe the Bill Gates Foundation should be around. Here we go. Gates Foundation launches mobile payments app with Ripple. So these are the kind of news that give a coin great opportunities to start to grow as people start to believe in their technology and what the services that they're offering. I know they also have um, their own Twitter page. Yes, of course, because that was exactly what I was looking for. There we go. And we have, here we go, network effects take off on Ripple. By Zagone, Director of Regulatory Regulations, will present Ripple on CSBS FinTech Industry Advisory Panel. So these are all great news. Ripple's been around for a long time. If I go back in the graphs, let's see if we set it to a day, if it gives me. And as you can see, these coins have been dormant for quite some time. It's only recently, so this one's been around since 2014. Came quite strong into the market as it quickly rose within, so we've got August to November, which is pretty good. And it kind of went really, really quiet and then had some really significant news happen and did a huge spike here and then started going back down again. Again, another really strong player in the market. We then have got two more to go. So much for not making this video very long. Dash is another coin, which is currently sitting at position number 6. Just going to quickly jump onto their account. Now, one of the things, and it really depends on what you want to do. So Dash is a secure blockchain-based global financial network which offers private transactions. Quite simply, Dash is digital cash. See website for info. I've actually got one of the companies, or one of the YouTube people that I follow, BK Crypto, he says Dash is cash. Like, he says that Dash has a great technology and what it's actually offering will be, look, just this news, Dash digital currency looks to solve cannabis industry's cash problems. It's got some great potential. Money 2020 now live in Las Vegas with Dash a sponsor. So Dash is doing a lot. If I go and see, again, because of what the market's doing, so it's been on a really good uptrend since, probably started about here, January this year. It's only now that it's kind of started to do a bit of a, so sometimes these charts can be a little tricky when you're trying to see what they're doing. Yeah, so it was on an uptrend. July went all the way up, then went back down, then went back down again. Look, I'm hoping this isn't that it won't continue to go down. Like I said, I think it's more based on what the Bitcoin is currently doing that's probably affecting this chart. But Dash has definitely been a great coin to follow, and we'll continue to keep an eye on that one. Great technology and offering a great service with its own blockchain. So definitely a coin to keep an eye on. And last but definitely not least, just remember you can also search them in here. We've got Neo. Now, they have been calling Neo the Ethereum of China. So basically, this is a coin. Let's quickly jump onto their Twitter page. So I think there's actually a few Neo accounts. Neo News today brings you all the latest news on the Neo blockchain. AMA with quick info on the Neo subreddit. It starts in 9 hours. Really happy with Neo Joy today. Great audience. So I know there's an event. There's an event currently happening with Neo. So Neo, I know, is a technology that is set up in China, which is why it's so significant to have this coin. I mean, the Chinese have made a big impact, and obviously with Japan legalizing Bitcoin, you've got a whole bunch of people wanting to know about crypto and what to do with it. So this is a great coin and definitely one to keep an eye out for. Now, if we quickly jump onto the NEO, just compare it to Bittrex, we'll just get rid of all these. And so NEO was doing really, really well for a while. Like this uptrend here was huge. This was from August till, yeah, it was about 2 weeks in August that it did really, really well. Then it kind of had a dip, then it came back up again, and now it's having another dip. I'm hoping NEO will start to go up, which it has been doing for the last 22nd at 5 a.m. So that's for the last 24 hours actually, or like 48 hours. I'm hoping it's going to go back up and do another spike over here, and because this one's been quite affected by Bitcoin. So definitely a great coin to have. I think that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to my channel. We'll be doing more and more videos about the great players in the market, about what to look out for, tips and tricks to help you understand the market and obviously help you make your own cryptocurrency wealth instead of expecting scams, Ponzi scams, or people who will just, unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there who now that know that this market's out there will, take you for every penny that you're worth, and they will give you some bad advice, and they will take their own profit. And there are a lot of ways to make money in this market. Now, the other quick thing to note is with Bitcoin going to all-time highs, probably a bit, not so much skeptical, but yeah, probably a bit hard to get into the market at the moment, but still a great time to start learning about the cryptocurrencies. And once this market stabilizes, you can start deciding which is your crypto flavor. Look forward to seeing you again on our next videos, and talk to you soon. Thanks, gang. Bye.